Alright, after 14 bags, we are done. So this is the Lego Donkey Kong arcade, and as you can see from first glance, it is pretty authentic. So it's got the decals, so that's Daisy, I think. Yeah, it's the same one. Yeah, I think that's Daisy. Then that's Donkey Kong. Then that is Mario, also known as Jumpman when he first was introduced in Japan. And so you can see the control board here. So this here will launch a barrel, and I'll show that in a second. Then we got our joystick, we got the jump button, and I'll show all that in a second when I actually play it. So you can see here, we have some 3D signage, and in the back, this shows the mechanism. So that's what it looks like on the back, and all the barrels are stored here, so if you ever want to take them out, you can just slide this door out, and then you can put the barrels in this slot here. So this set is 1,367 pieces, and it's a pretty easy build. I didn't have much trouble with any of the mechanics. Pretty fun overall, pretty quick build too. However, I will say that I prefer the Pac-Man arcade a little bit better because I think the mechanic worked a little more impressive. It had a crank and you could just turn it around and Pac-Man would go around in a circle. There's limited movement. There's limited movement for Mario. The barrels, of course, will roll down to the very bottom, but the oil barrel and the flame, they do not move. They're decorative. There's no action for the hammers. They're also decorative. Then Donkey Kong is just a sticker. Daisy's just a sticker. So there are some minor faults with the design. I think they could have gone a little bit more elaborative with it. But here's the problem. For 1,367 pieces, this is a $200 set. And there's a couple of things about that. One, if you already know the average, it's about 100 pieces per $10. So this is well above that average. For two, it suggests that there could be a Nintendo tax, like a Nintendo license. But there's been a lot of Nintendo sets that I put together, especially the 8-bit NES Nintendo Entertainment System with TV, that was pretty much fair priced. A lot of things that Nintendo have been put out for Lego have been pretty much fair priced, with the exception of maybe some Animal Crossing sets, but a lot of it has to do with minifigures. So the only thing I could think of is the stickers and maybe the printed barrel pieces. Maybe? I don't know. And maybe this like little unique Super Mario figure. But still, I mean, for 1,300 pieces, it should be around $130. So I'm just struggling to try to figure out where the extra $70 price tag is coming from. But with that said, I am going to play this for you. I'm trying to be careful not to push it off my desk because I need to have some space to show you it. So let's see me get this centered. So what you do is you pull back on the barrel and the barrel will come down, and then you hit the jump button, and then he jumps over the barrel, then the barrel will go back, and then you can flick up another one. Oops. And then you can use the joystick to move him back and forth, and then he jumps up, back and forth. So basically you just kind of, act like you're playing it. So it is fun, it is cute. The barrels do recycle, so as they come down, there's a mechanism that pushes them back up, so it's unlimited play, so you don't have to worry about taking the barrels out and reloading them again. It's basically if you just want to change the rotation. Some of them are blue, some of them are orange, so if you want to do an alternating, you can do that if you want, but mine are just like blue and orange together, so the blues will always come out. There's 6 of them, 6 blue barrels, 14 orange, but that's odd, they got mixed up. Okay, so here we ended up having a little jam, but it's not 100% perfect, so I'm a little disappointed in that. However, for the most part, it is really functional. If you have a jam, then it's very easy to undo the jam. You just nudge the barrel and then it falls back down. Overall, I really love the build. I'm very happy with it. I love the functionality. And I understand for, a certain amount of pieces, they can only do so much. I just wish it was a little bit more as impressive as the Pac-Man arcade. I wish there was a chain system that allowed Mario to start from the bottom and move around as the barrels were coming down and actually go up the ladders or whatever it is, but that would be very, 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 very entailing, and it would only cause the price of the set to go up even more. So, see if you can try to find a sale. I'm happy with it, but again, I'm not happy with the price. So if you have Lego points, or if you have Amazon points, or some way to bring the cost down, I would say this is more of around $150 set. So, anyway, thanks for watching.